And this podcast is brought to you by My Sheets Rock. And we all love to sleep, except when we wake up too hot or too cold. Thankfully, My Sheets Rock created the Regulator Sheets. These sheets regulate temperature while you sleep, keeping hot sleepers cool and cold sleepers comfortable. They're breathable, soft, they're still on my bed, and they're still keeping me cool. And that's because they're made of bamboo rayon, which transfers body heat 2 times better than cotton sheets. I really do love them. So check out mysheetsrock.com/Neebscast and enter code Neebscast to get 10% off and free shipping. That's mysheetsrock.com/Neebscast, code Neebscast. Thank you, My Sheets Rock.
Hey guys, welcome to, what do we call these?
It's a podcast, Neebscast.
Talkie time.
Okay, and today's topic is Ark Survival versus Scrap Mechanic.
Who's going to win?
To the death.
There's a clear winner for me.
Yeah, me too.
Which
But-
one?
Ark.
Ark.
I'm also Ark.
But right now, I go through phases. Like right now, I'm the most excited to play Scrap Mechanic of everything we play.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you, Neebs. Like, I want to play Scrap Mechanic right now more than Ark, but I recognize like Ark probably has more content inside of it than Scrap Mechanic does.
Maybe so.
For sure.
Well,
No, for sure. Like the amount of dinos, like Scrap has only like at the end of the day, it's like what, 3 villains or 3 threats, really?
Maybe 4.
yeah,
Maybe
that I know
4?
of.
Yeah.
And they're pretty lame.
But they're just robots.
I don't think they're lame. I think they're just redundant now.
Well, the farm bot isn't lame.
No.
That thing, we've only been killed by those. We never taken one of those down.
Oh, they're giant. They look so cool. The animation, just how those things move is wonderful. Like almost everything in Scrap, the animations of it, like the cookbot, all that stuff is just a delight.
Yeah, no, they are very cool. It's a cool world.
Now, what I like about it, too, is not just that you have threats, and I hope they add more. Like, I hope there's a threat in the water. Right now, there isn't one. But you have a challenge. Like, gaining resources takes so much work, but you can build something to take something that would have taken you an hour down to, a minute if you're crafty enough. And I'm looking forward to what we're going to build. Like, we need to build just this huge truck that does everything. Chops trees down, busts rocks, sucks it up, refines it, throws it into a box.
This mobile beast station, yeah.
Yeah, Scrap Mechanic has that going for it. Like anything you can really think of, you can almost build. Like the building in Ark sucks.
Yeah.
And we haven't even scratched the
hate
surface in Scrap. We haven't even scratched it.
You haven't even scrapped the surface.
Derp.
Actually, the only thing I have no interest in it. The world doesn't seem very interesting to me.
I think the purpose is to just it's harvesting and whatever. Yeah,
It's
the grind is real.
Yeah, it's very much like the game Satisfactory, right?
Nah, it's way better.
Okay, it might be way better, but it reminds me of it.
Satisfactory's pretty cool once you get into it.
I guess it's just not for me. That's all.
Yeah, I kind of equated it a little bit to Minecraft. Like Minecraft's biggest hook is its creativity, and Scrap Mechanic, I think, is kind of in that same realm of how creative you are.
Right. That's
Like,
why
you know.
I don't like it, because I'm not creative.
Like in Minecraft, I love building stuff, and Scrap Mechanic, Neebs loves building stuff.
I do. I feel like there's no training wheels. Like if you want to build something, you can build it the way you want to. If you want to build some sort of weapon or some sort of tool, like in what's it called?
Satisfactory?
They're just preset machines that work one way. You can build this machine however you want to, make it whatever color you want it,
That's true, yes.
and
Super
whatever
creative.
crazy thing your brain can come up with, that's what you're building.
That's one thing that like bothers me about. I mean, I appreciate Minecraft for what it is, but I hate that you can't make vehicles or things that really move and stuff. I feel
Can't
really
with
limited.
mods, but
there.
yeah, in the base game, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool, but it'd be a nightmare to get up and down because nothing's hardly flat around there. I mean, like, there's flat stuff, but most of the time you're jumping around.
Yeah,
You'd have to
that's
make a
true.
vehicle that could climb mountains.
Yeah, I would have to be able to maintain or
Or an
deal with that
airplane. An
landscape.
airplane would be sweet in Minecraft.
Yeah.
You can make a God. That would be fun. You can make runways. Like you
Yeah,
make
that'd be
airports at different places, like an airport over by the western town, an airport at Pennsylvania. Just fly back and forth.
Or you could just cancel the series and play a man's game. I'm kidding. I just
He
had
makes
to
jokes, he
jab in
doesn't
there.
play.
We
Bing,
can play
bing,
games
bing.
with guns.
I'm jealous of you every Monday night, Vic.
Well, I think it's probably coming to an end soon.
I think
Yeah?
it's probably coming to an end soon too. But
What, Minecraft?
Yeah.
yeah, it might not.
Well, I know we want. Yeah, we definitely want to make our way to the boss,
We should.
and then after that, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like I am liking 7 Days to Die, and I'm liking Ark.
Hey, Neebs,
Still
Yeah.
into.
maybe we can go back to the water temple.
Hey, I'm always down. So just let me
Hey,
know.
I'm not.
hey,
I'm
hey,
out.
they just perked up right there. Hey, I'm always down.
Listen, I'm probably going to do that off screen because nobody wants to go with me.
Oh,
Don't
have
think I
fun.
won't go there on a Monday
I don't care if
and
you do.
drain that thing.
Do it.
Go ahead, man.
I will.
Make a video of it for
Okay.
us.
I'll join you on that adventure.
That's it. You and your boyfriend. You guys can go kiss each other.
You could bring in your little helpers, Absra.
Oh, you do that on a stream.
Ooh.
I think, yeah. Those of us that don't want to be in there will man the comments and
yeah, and if
focus
we don't
on the
want anyone to
chat.
watch the stream, that sounds perfect.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Come on.
We're gonna
Come
we're
on,
gonna fill up a
Neebs.
water temple,
Yeah.
and you get to watch it.
Well, we could do that tonight, but we already made a decision. We're going to play Ark Survival of the Fittest tonight on our stream.
Oh, we are.
And guess what? See, the thing is now, this is going to be a big push. I'm guessing, I'm going to make a prediction that there's going to be 5,000 people at the stream.
Probably.
Just
Good
because
chance of
we're
that,
talking
yeah.
about
There's going to be
Ark
5,000 people just waiting to get in.
Yeah, because it was fun last week, right? Because we played that for the first time.
A couple weeks
No,
ago.
last week that was a couple weeks ago. I think last week we played GTA. And honestly, like when this podcast comes out, we would have played Ark last week.
That'll be
Oh,
last week.
too
Yeah.
bad. I think we should be playing Ark definitely more.
Now, we can play something with Ark tonight. Well, then in real tonight,
Yeah, we should.
from when people are listening to it.
Play
Why
it again
not?
next week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And we
really.
make it a thing to really try to drive. Like, we've never had 5,000 people watch a stream, right?
I don't think so.
No, I think we've had over 3.
There was a charity thing where there was a bunch of people.
I don't know why in the hell anybody would watch us.
Well, anyway, we need to break a record, baby.
So tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, put a link to our Twitch channel in the
Bam.
description box.
It's in there already, baby.
Beautiful.
What we're going to do tonight, which I think worked last time, was when you die, you turn into spectator cam. So we can watch everybody that's joining the game play.
Yep. When we pick a server, we have to make sure we pick one that allows that, because some servers don't,
Yep.
for obvious reasons.
Yep.
I just say I couldn't get in at all the last time we tried it. And it was a couple times. That was pretty annoying.
Yeah, but everybody, the community was in. So what were you doing?
It wasn't just me that couldn't get in.
I couldn't get in either.
Yeah.
I was in
What
for-
were you
I
doing,
was in for a
Simon?
bit.
I was fucking off.
Me too.
Yeah.
I didn't have my computer on.
Well, there's your
Oh,
problem.
you got to turn it
That's-
on.
oh,
You got to turn
oh.
it on.
That's weird.
Can I say something? I want to switch gears just a bit here. Because one of my favorite things about 7 Days, at least the series, is when like Duralius is looking through his scope and he's just whispering to himself. And
It's been a while.
yeah, it has been a while, at least in that series, but it was recently. Every now and again, Duralius and I will play Warzone, and if he's sniping somebody, that's exactly, I don't know if you realize you do it, but that's exactly what you do. You're like, oh, I
do.
see you. Oh, I see you. Just peek your little stupid peek.
yeah, go
Peek it, just go ahead. You do it.
Pop
you
your
do it.
stupid fat head out.
You just pop it up. Oh, I'm down.
That's how you end it, huh?
That's
fucking
bullshit.
perfect.
That's such a lie.
That's so perfect, though.
It's, well, 50% of the time that's not a lie, but sometimes it's a lie.
Sometimes
it is
it's a lie, but
You're a
but it
dirty
was,
talker. I could tell you're a
He's a-
dirty
yeah, he's a-
talker, Dora.
Yeah, I am a dirty talker.
during
Yeah.
foreplay, you're just talking about sniping someone.
Well, yeah.
Up, I'm
it,
down.
It all comes to sniping. Yeah.
I'm down.
I'm out.
Yes.
Just
I'm
peek
out.
that little head out there. I'm going to get it.
Cracked me. They cracked
Didn't
me.
even- They cracked me. I didn't even get in. They cracked me.
Oh, it's been fun playing that though. What makes me so happy about Warzone is it, and Daniel from How It Should Have Ended brought it. Like, it makes him happy that it's like getting us together and talking again. Because
Yeah.
we're not seeing each other at events and stuff like we used to.
Yeah.
So it's a nice to have an excuse to be able to talk with some of our friends.
Daniel secretly wants to join our team.
I know that.
I know he does.
He's too afraid to say it. He's a timid little, little man.
I love it.
Even though he's taller than me.
He just wants to hang out with us. He doesn't want to join our team. He just likes to hang out with us.
He's jealous of our team.
Yeah, he's maybe a little jealous. But I've not been invited for a while. I've not played Warzone in a long time.
We don't invite each other. We just
if we're on,
You look on Discord and there we go.
It's hard enough to
This is getting awkward.
It's hard enough to invite you to play video games like when we're recording on our channel.
That's true. That's okay.
You only show up half the time.
Yeah, we're recording behind the scenes.
So today, the best part of today, which nobody will know of because you won't experience it in the video after it's edited. But Simon, we were in a Ark situation on the coast of Crystal Isles. Simon riding or controlling in the seat of the Parasaur. The strongest thing we have, our strongest animal. And man, we were in a pickle. We had hyenas running around, scorpions. It was just a mess. And Simon was nowhere to be seen or heard. But still,
and he was sitting in the seat, blocking anyone else from using the Parasaur.
Right.
What happened, Simon?
I got a phone call, and it was I ignored the first one, and then when they called again, I said, I'm going to answer this phone. Like, who is this?
Yeah, they're not going to need me on the game.
No, and then it turned out it was an important call about a delivery, and I was like, oh, shit, I got to take this. And it took about 2.5 minutes, and that was
Didn't tell
unlucky.
us.
No.
Didn't tell us at all.
Oh, no, I figured, what the hell? We'll be good.
What
are the odds? What are the odds something's going to happen? Now, did it make it
funny?
Really
Came
good
back
in
and
the
we're
desert.
just all dead, all of our animals. That would have been.
Did it make it funny, though?
It did.
There you go. Thank God. I got
Now,
lucky.
Dralis-
I got lucky that time.
Now, Dralis, why do you say that people won't know?
Oh, I forgot that we actually made it a thing.
Yeah, I think it's going to
for
be
a
part of the
second.
episode.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
be
yeah,
fun.
it
Yeah.
absolutely-
Oh, yeah.
I
It's
totally
going to
forgot.
be.
I hope.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, that's going to happen in an episode.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. See if you can find it.
Good luck.
Wow.
It's
Yeah.
an Easter egg in that app.
So really, I mean, Scrap versus Ark. Ark, to me, I mean, when it comes down to what it has to offer, it's a clear,
No contest
no
for you.
contest for me. No.
Yeah.
For me, it's easily Ark, and I'll tell you why. It's because Scrap is a lot less stressful. It's a lot better if we all know how to build and everything. It's a lot more beneficial to all of us if we all know it, but it's a lot to learn. So those of us that played Scrap more regularly when it was in creative mode obviously know a little bit more, but they've got new items and stuff that we don't even know how to use. So it's just a whole kind of different world. And again, that whole grind thing. And Ark, we just kind of have this steady flow of our traveling, which is a very different thing altogether.
But I would suggest if no one's given Scrap Survival a shot and you like building at all, go for it, because the building in that is so, and you don't have to get too complicated with it. If you learn how to use a piston and a motor and a bearing, you can make
unlike any
90% of the stuff you would need.
There's nothing like it out there. That is for sure.
Yeah.
I think you'll love it. If you haven't tried it, give it a try. It's a great game.
And you know what? Yeah, jump into creative mode first. You know what? Get acclimated with the controls and how things go together. And I feel like for a game like that you can build so many varied things, they've done it the best way. I feel like you know, as far as building, say, an Ark, how you can build your structures and stuff, versus Conan, how you can build your structures. I feel like Scrap has done it about as good as you possibly could.
But it's a building game, or at least
it
it
is
was.
an engineering
Yeah, that's
game.
its strong suit for sure.
Of course.
Yeah.
So they just threw some survival on top, which was their intention, I guess, the whole time. It's pretty neat. What a beautiful world, too.
And if they're anything like they were with Creative, because we just started playing it back before you could even paint a block or anything, and they just went nuts with the updates. Constantly improving it. If they do anywhere near that in survival, it's going to be something really cool.
Well worth it. That game's worth your money.
That would be wonderful. Because, that's something I'm looking for. More just some different threats.
Whereas like
Mostly.
Ark, we're constantly questioning, why the fuck does this work this way? Why the fuck does that not
Or
work?
why doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I played a game last night that I think needs improvement.
Yeah,
Okay.
tell us.
It was Grounded.
Sure.
All
And,
right.
we played it once on the stream. The shrinking game. I guess your 4 kids kind of shrunk in a backyard. I thought it was like a full release because Obsidian was putting it out. They had the demo a while back. I was like, all right, here's the game. I played maybe an hour in, and I got a message. It's like, yep, that's it. That's the end of the story content.
That's crazy to me.
I was like, what?
That's crazy. 1 hour.
So, yeah. It didn't take us long. It was like, okay, press these buttons, and then go check this thing out, and like, nope, that's all we got.
But now is it open world after that? Like you can still have fun?
Oh yeah. You can still walk around and build bases. I like the base building in it works very similar to the forest, where you can kind of put the outline of what you want to build, and then you just kind of throw objects into
it's
it.
like canned, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, it's not as you have walls, doors. It's kind of
Right.
similar to Ark in that respect, but I would peg it more very similar to the forest. But the world's beautiful. I love the threats, the ants. The ant thing seems interesting. Like if you start attacking an ant, when its health gets low, it'll run away and get friends and come back.
Perfect. I like that.
So all of a sudden, you might have like 10 ants coming at you if you let one get away that you start fighting. At
Oh,
least
nice.
It seemed to work like that.
So just make sure that you follow through on the kill.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, do you
But the world's gorgeous. It's fun. You can't turn the HUD off. There's no way to do that, which I didn't like. And I also didn't like your character's name above the player at all time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
like 7 days.
Like you can't. Yeah, exactly. Can't turn it off. Can't get rid of it. It's like I hate it when they don't allow you to control the HUD elements.
Yeah.
now, do you
And this
think
game
you'll
does
jump?
Not.
You are
Now,
a
do you think
HUDist.
you'll jump back in?
Yeah, like I want to follow it. I want to see what updates they give to it. I'm gonna, give feedback, but I hope they do improve it, and I hope in the end it turns into something cool. But I was a little bit more excited about that game because I thought it was an actual complete game, and it is not. It is early access.
Yeah, I would have guessed it was complete as well. It just felt like it was going to be.
It should have said early access.
Especially when you played that like teaser. What was that little? Remember when you played that
Yeah,
on the
the demo.
stream? The demo shows all the way up to the end. Like it showed that thing you had to do at the end of the demo, right?
Yeah.
And that's basically where it ended. Like,
well, no.
once you got to
in the
that
demo,
thing.
in the demo, it ended with like you have these 3 lasers that are
Yeah.
pointing at this thing, and you have to unblock the lasers. And then the demo ended where like something explodes and a fragment flies over near the oak tree. And in the full game, in the game so far, you can go to the oak tree and check it out, and it is pretty cool when you get there. But then after you hit a certain point, it's like, oh, that's it.
They should keep the goal realistic to if you're the young adolescent boys that you are in the game, your goal is to get in the neighbor's house to see the neighbor girl naked.
Yeah.
You would think that'd be the
Yeah, that'd be
realistic
great.
angle of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But these days, that is looked upon as, like we go, oh, that's funny, right? But it's almost like you can't even talk about
If you're
that
like
shit.
12 or 13, that's just like, that's puberty, man.
Yeah, you want to see something naked.
Of course you do. Trust me. I was
Curious.
I was sifting through garbage trying to find nudie magazines back in the 30s
Oh,
and
yeah.
40s.
We had, I don't remember where we got these couple of pages from some nudie magazine. It was just a couple pages, right? And we built a fort in the woods by our house, and it was in the winter, and we'd bury them under the ground like
Like a treasure.
yeah, it was like our treasure. We'd
Fucking
look at and
treasure, man.
We gotta hide our porn, bury it.
Yeah.
go, these like 4 pages that were all crinkled and
God.
it was
That's
just,
great.
Kids nowadays will never know the struggle.
God, Nate, you're right. You're
I know,
right.
seriously.
I love that shit. We used to hide in that fort. We would have we'd get eggs and stuff and have them getting all rotten for Halloween. Like that was our little base, man. All the stuff.
That's
know,
funny.
rotten.
And what would you do with these eggs? You lived in a town with like 15 people.
Throw them at each other, really. It wasn't. We wouldn't
yeah.
egg cars and stuff. It was basically just a war kind of a thing. You know.
Nice.
But for fun.
Egg war.
Yeah. Speaking of grounded in the animals, you ever seen the spider? It looks like a fat. I forget what it's called. I just saw it on a nature program the other day. And this is another topic shift, kind of, but I'm using that as a segue. It's a very interesting. It looks like it disguises itself as pretty much a bird as bird shit on a leaf. It's
Okay.
like a fat
Oh, really?
butt thing. It's got kind of some weird colors and stuff. But when it's ready to do its, because spiders make all different webs and shit like this. This one doesn't make a web. It basically has some of its web go down just a couple inches in it, or maybe not even a couple inches, perspective-wise, size. And it's got like a globule of web, a ball of a sticky ball of web at the very end of it that it swings around and fucking catches shit with.
What?
You ever
Okay.
seen that?
No, that sounds awesome.
It's pretty damn impressive. Like I've never seen that spider, and I've never seen a spider do something like that. It's fucking nature's crazy.
Nature
Oh,
is insane and wonderful and
Mm-hmm.
God.
Horrifying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wonderful and horrifying.
Yeah,
really
both
is.
beautiful and deadly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty neat. Where do you go from swinging globules around?
Well, it made me think of nature, and then it made me think of Joe Rogan moving to Texas.
Yeah.
And then it makes me think I want to get the hell in the middle of nowhere too, even though we're kind of in the country now. Like if I was living in a city right now, I'd be like, I'm out.
I think he's moving out of California for tax reasons. He just did that big deal with Spotify.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh God, if this deal goes through here, I'm gonna get my butt jammed.
Yeah.
I better get the hell out of California.
I think he's moving for other reasons too.
He was just talking to Post Malone, and then finding out Post Malone lives in Utah.
Utah.
Was interesting. I was like, that's pretty fucking cool. Yeah. He said he's a mountain boy. He doesn't want to be around the city kind of shit. I don't blame him.
Oh God, I can't blame him. Yeah, like, yeah, we've obviously been to L.A. And if you want to live there, man, more power to you.
Yeah. Certain
I
people
could
are
not
wired
live
that way.
Yeah, I could not live in a place like that.
Yeah, I lived there for, God, like
Enough
4 or 5 years.
years.
Yeah, and I enjoyed a lot of it while I was there, but I wouldn't now
Right.
because, I think when you have to, I've got kids, you guys know that, and so when you have to take care of other people and keep people alive, I feel like it's a tougher place to do that.
Yeah. Not for everybody, that's for sure.
Hey, and the further out you go, the less rules you have.
Yeah.
Like if you don't like rules,
Yeah,
you need to
very
be
true.
in the country. Like you want a diving board that's 5 stories tall in your backyard.
Mm-hmm.
Just go get a bunch of land in the country and build it.
Exactly. Oh man, listen to me. I was looking at land in, no joke, right? And this is not even land that's so out of the way where you'd think like, oh, who would want to go out there? But it's in Colorado. But land's like, you can get 40 acres for like 12 grand.
Jeez.
And you're only 45 minutes to, or half an hour to a little city, a town with grocery stores and this, that, and the other, and beautiful views. And you go, it's going to go live off the land.
Yes.
But not really, because,
It's only 12 grand and it's all desert. Nothing grows.
actually, it's not all desert, but there's a lot of, animals out there, a lot of hunting.
Yeah,
I'm going to learn to be a hunter.
I like being close enough to restaurants. Like, part
Yeah.
of me wants, like, I kind of grew up in the middle of nowhere, but like, I love Wilmington for that situation. Like, I'm far enough out of town, but I'm close enough to where, like, I'd like to go to eat at a nice restaurant tonight. It's, a 10, 15-minute drive.
Right.
I know if Simon ever does get that land, I'm not going hunting with Simon. I've been shot in the back too many times.
No. I don't think anyone should, except for like maybe like my kids, because I take care of my kids. I think hopefully enough to the point where I think I should keep them from getting killed. I think they'll be safe.
We'll see.
Yeah, I could see any one of us getting dick chained out there.
Yeah, I would probably
Boom.
shoot one of you by accident, because honestly, I don't care that much.
Right. Makes sense.
Yeah.
What a guy.
Hey, I wouldn't do it on purpose.
We know.
Yeah, you'd feel bad about it. We
Yeah,
get
it would be an accident, but you guys are insulting me by saying, "Oh God, I wouldn't do that," and I'm like, "Yeah, you're right, motherfuckers."
How many
You're right.
times you been shot in the back of the head with a trank arrow by Simon? I bet everybody here has.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
I've
well,
shot him too, though. I'm not gonna. I
of
can't say
course.
much.
Listen, I was a pretty good shot, man. I've shot skeet with a few of you people here, and I was hitting those damn clay pigeons quite often. I'm a good shot.
Yeah.
So bada bing, baby. Suck it.
Dralis, you've been using your, you bought a bow a year or two ago. You been doing any archery?
Not since that one trip I took up, and it was like an Airbnb up in the North Georgia mountains that had like a little archery range. I haven't used it since then. It's in the back of my car, just in case.
In case you gotta kill a deer on the way to work.
Yes, I gotta kill it on the way to my home office from my home.
Yeah. Hey, listen, you've got yourself a weapon. I'm in the market for like
I have a
3
couple
guns
weapons.
right now. I'm gunning up. I don't have a gun yet.
Yeah,
wanna
I
get
don't
a
have any
few.
ammo, but I got a gun.
You sure you want a gun,
really?
Simon?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm sure I want a gun.
Right.
I want 3 guns. I want to keep them in safe places, locked up,
Yeah.
and I want to be able to have access to them.
Yeah, I have an AR, and I know an AR has such a horrible name these days, and I get it, but it's like that's the only weapon I really know. It's like the civilian equivalent of an M16 that I taught in the Marine Corps. So, like the A2, it's like the weapon I know. I'm not a big weapon guy. I don't know a lot of them, but I felt like since I taught that for like almost 4 years, I deserved it. That's what I've got. I just don't have any ammo.
Yeah, no, I agree with you 100%. You should have one. You should be able to have one.
I have an AR as well. I do have ammo, but
Okay.
I do want I want a couple more guns for
It
different
started,
reasons.
huh? Started.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'd like to have a pistol. I want to get better with a pistol. I enjoy going out and shooting targets. And also a shotgun for home defense, just in case. Like, I live in a good enough neighborhood where probably nothing's going to happen, but just in case something does. If they get past the dog.
And your kids are old enough to know to stay the fuck away from them.
Oh, yeah.
Thing.
They're kind of like how I was when I was a kid. I was, like, scared of guns.
Yeah.
Until, like, I was educated more on them. And I think that's a big part of
It's really important.
handling firearms is the education. Like,
Yeah.
safety,
Safety.
especially.
Mm-hmm.
My middle child, she's awesome at shooting. I've been to the range with her at least twice, if not 3 times. She's great. She loves it.
Yeah. Some of the best shooters I ever saw in the Marine Corps were female Marines, and a lot of cases because there's an advantage of they're a little bit more limber, and their positions are a lot more just comfortable. They get into better positions potentially just based on how we're designed.
Nice.
Yeah. So when you get a female that is a good shot, that's got a good I don't even know how to explain it. Just a position is a huge part of because you're doing like the kneeling, sitting position, prone position, standing, all that. Like standing obviously is affected by it, but man, you see some of these kneeling positions, some of these females, it was really impressive how they just became like a lump that was just a solid lump that was not going to move at all. So that makes for some good shooting.
Nice. Plus, everyone knows boobs are good luck. So
And boobs are good luck.
Yeah.
That's true.
yeah.
Just like if you see them though, and they're not yours, don't rub them for good luck.
No.
No.
But they're
That's
definitely
bad
good luck.
luck.
They're good luck to have.
That reminded me of a joke I saw. I think seeing the Post Malone podcast on Joe Rogan. Someone in the comments wrote, "Post Malone looks like a genie that would come out of a Four Loko bottle." I thought that was a funny comment.
He seems like fun.
No, he seems like a really
Yeah.
good dude. He does have a crazy look about him. You see him, just tattooed face and everything.
Hey, I saw him in a movie.
What?
Listen, you're probably gonna say it's corny, but that Spencer something Confidential, was that what it was? Mark Wahlberg.
Have no idea.
It's a movie where he's like a cop that got arrested.
Oh,
but then
yeah,
he
yeah.
gets out.
Uh-huh.
Post Malone's in it. Not a bad watch.
Nice. Okay. I'm not ripping on it. You calm down.
Yeah.
I haven't seen or heard of the movie, but I'm gonna take a guess. Post Malone's character, like if I were a casting agent and I wanted to cast a prisoner, I would cast Post Malone. What did he play in the movie?
It says here Post Malone plays a prison inmate in Spencer Confidential.
He was an inmate. I called it.
Go figure.
They didn't have to do any
Inmate.
makeup on him or nothing.
No, it's like, yep, he looks like a criminal with all
looks
these
like a
fucking
criminal.
tattoos on his face.
Yeah. Tattoos on the face, sir. I mean, you know what? In the future, they're very popular in that show we all watched, The Expanse.
Well, in the belt, right?
Yes, the Belters.
Belters.
That's true. I guess it probably was mostly the Belters, wasn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Well, anyway, I see the face tattoos is becoming nothing but more and more popular.
Hey, if you want to do it, go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, whatever you like.
I'm going to be
Shit.
the old guy that's like, no boy that's tattooed on the face is going to date my granddaughter.
You should be the old guy that gets a face tattoo, Simon.
Yeah.
No.
Get a couple teardrops.
No.
Well,
no.
you got to earn those.
Or get like a booger. A permanent booger hanging there.
Yeah, just hanging right under your nose, little green dot.
Man, it's a
That'd be a
great,
twist.
great idea.
It's my booger tattoo.
I love it.
Man,
Or
you're
a
thug.
tattoo of the face of Booger from Revenge of the Nerds.
Hey,
Huh?
Right on your cheek.
that's it.
What about a tip chart?
Tip chart. That's good.
Let's see. Our bill is $23. 15% of that is
What's my face say?
Just do 10%, which is really easy, and then double it because don't be a cheap
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, 10% and double is that's a good way to do it.
Exactly.
I think I'm pretty consistently 20%.
Yeah, I'm
days.
definitely consistently
it's
20 to
20%.
25, depending. If they're a joy, 25.
And all the foreigners here are like, that's crazy. Not in this country, though. It's necessary in this country. They don't get paid dick.
Right. They get paid $3 an hour for being a server.
Treat your waiters and waitresses nice, kids.
Damn right.
Tip, people.
hopefully we'll get to see our waiters and waitresses soon.
Mm-hmm.
Vaccines are in phase 3 now, at least one of them.
Yeah.
That's good.
Russians saying they should have a vaccine by August. Have y'all heard that?
No.
Wow. No, I didn't hear
No,
that.
but that's God. I just hope one comes out and it works.
Yeah, that'd be great. But then you got to watch out because if the Russians get it, they're going to be putting that into our bloodstream. They're going to be spying on us through our blood.
Yeah.
Okay.
With their nanobots and their vaccines.
Exactly. They're nanobots. And Bill Gates is going to track
Yeah,
all of
it's-
us, and he's
yeah,
going to be
it's
fucking
true.
crazy.
It's true. I do think it's silly that anyone who had that, the chips or whatever being tracked, but like we all have a phone, like we're already all tracked.
Right.
Yeah,
We're
pretty
all
much.
Like,
tracked.
in every way. It's already there. So
It's already done. Just because it's not in our skin.
Yeah, right.
It's like phones are so attached to people, it's almost
yeah,
as if.
it might as well be in our skin.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And I don't understand why people are freaked out about the Neuralink. You go like with, you listen to, what's his name? Elon Musk.
Musk.
Talk about why are people, and it makes perfect sense. We're already completely connected. Why is it necessary for us to have to look at a screen and press things with our fingers when we could just link it up to our thought process? It's like, why is that so weird?
Think it.
It's so hard to imagine.
But it is.
But, like-
it is. But it isn't.
I mean,
though, if you think
exactly.
about
It's
it.
like, I could see that happening in the future, but just like because I am so used to touching my phones and hitting buttons, can't imagine looking at a computer screen and just thinking, okay, I want to open this, I want to go here, I want to do this. Like that's just fucking sci-fi in my brain. But
Yeah.
it's a possibility.
Oh, not only is it a possibility, it's something that works now and probably will be out and available in some working way in the next like 5 years or 10 years.
I mean, look at the world we're in now. My car fucking drives itself.
I know.
We didn't see
Listen, I
that
know.
coming,
Yeah,
and it's
it's-
around us now, you know?
Yep.
Yeah. We're in the midst of it.
No, I'm excited. I love technology. I'm in the camp of let's go nuts with it.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, I like the go nuts with it with a lot of things. Just certain things we got to be just a little careful, but we'll see.
Nah.
Or
Nah,
not.
fuck
Or
it.
not.
Nah.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
Nah, let's clone everything. Let's go crazy.
Well, you don't think that we should clone dinosaurs? We've talked about that right away, right? Or you would?
If we could do like an isolated island, and I know I'm thinking of Jurassic Park now, but if you could clone dinosaurs and isolate them somewhere where we know 100% there's no way these things can get out, let's try it.
No, I'd love to see that.
Exactly. It's like I kind of want Jurassic Park to be real, but
Yeah.
you know, at the same time, I don't think it should be a fucking theme park. I think it should be like an ecosystem or something that could support these creatures that we
Yeah.
can put them in, that we could observe with like drones and shit. But there's no way to get off this fucking island or this
No
area
humans
they're
allowed
in.
on it either.
No,
Yeah.
hell no. I don't want anybody eaten by a damn T-Rex, but I want to see a fucking T-Rex.
Or you go the other way and you have the island, and then what we do for entertainment in the future is we take criminals and we drop
Yes.
them on the island and we watch them die.
100%. That sounds fun. Like if somebody's been sentenced to death, it's like, okay,
Right.
we can do lethal injection or, give the guy's family some money and,
Right.
send him to the island.
The family would get a little bit of money.
right.
Yeah, but then you might not want the family to get money because he might be a real douchebag. But anyway, we'll figure it out. We just want to watch people die. That'd be fun.
Listen, if we're gonna broadcast it, it's like the family's got to get a little bit of money because Pepsi's gonna advertise on it. I feel like the family should get a little Pepsi money for when the T-Rex rips this guy apart on live TV.
All right, I'll go with what you say. Sure.
If we're doing the criminal thing, can we also like recreate Running Man?
Shoot.
Then?
Why not?
You're gonna have to describe the plot of Running Man to me.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. They take criminals and they throw them. Basically, it's a game show, and
Okay.
and you've got like the crowd picks which I forget what they called the people that went after the criminals, but it was all broadcast, and they're in this like wide open environment where they have to try to survive. But the guys that came after him like all had like different themed. There was like Electro Man or something, and he could
Oh God, okay.
shoot electricity out of whatever the hell he had built around him. They
This
all
sounds
had.
awful, but now I want to watch this movie.
Oh, Running Man was. I love.
It's
I
a
love
classic.
Running Man.
I've never seen it.
It is.
Never
Really?
seen it. Never.
No shit, and that's
Yeah.
that's a Stephen King story.
No shit.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Man, I should have
Sure
seen that.
is.
Stephen King kicks ass.
Yeah, I think it's great. Got Bob Barker as the host.
All right, I'm in. I'm sold.
It's so fun.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, Stephen King, Bob Barker.
And this
All right,
was
that's
what?
a combo I never thought existed, but I love
Yeah.
it.
And this was what, in the 80s, right?
Or was it? Yeah, what was it? Bob Barker? Or it was a different. No, it was a different host. Shit. Yeah, it was early '80s, mid '80s.
But not Bob Barker because I
I'm
can
gonna
see
double check.
Bob Barker as a dystopian
it's not-
game show announcer sounds
Yeah,
amazing.
it's not Bob Barker, but it's a different host that we remember. If
All right.
you are
Well,
old,
we
like
need to
us.
find out now. Running
It's
Man.
not
I'm doing
Regis,
it.
is it?
I'm doing it. I'm figuring it out.
Regis. Okay.
But also, Jesse Ventura's in it. That's fun. So here's found the host.
Okay.
It's Richard Dawson.
Yeah, he was the Family Feud, the original Family Feud.
That
Okay.
host.
He was,
Yeah.
apparently, he loved to like kiss everybody. Like, he was a real creep apparently on that show. I don't know. I mean, that was the rumor.
He was great in Running Man. Not one of you have seen Running Man?
Yeah, I've seen
I
it.
saw
I
it
have.
years
Oh,
ago.
oh,
It's
you
been
did.
a
Okay.
It's been a long time.
Okay, that's a fun watch. I'm telling you.
The game show thing reminded me. I had a bad movie night with some friends this past weekend, and we ended up watching this weird movie called Stay Tuned. The basic plot is like John Ritter and his wife get sucked into TV. The movie was really funny, and like the first half of the movie, I was laughing so hard at some of the jokes because they're really fucked up jokes.
Yeah.
Like there was one, it would show like commercials of television shows that were available in this crazy world. And you just sit like two old people on a couch, and then they're like, oh, something's wrong. And then they both kind of fall over, and it's like, different strokes tonight at 8:30.
Nice.
Like, Jesus Christ. It had some really fucked up humor, but the movie as a whole, it just falls apart in the third act completely. But it was such a bizarre movie, and I would recommend anyone just watch it for curiosity because it does have some really fun, fucked up humor in it.
Like back in the day when movies were like, now there's like a million movies, being made a second. But,
Yeah.
But like back in the day when you had to have like a 35 millimeter camera and a theater release somewhere, you can go, hey, let's just make a movie about the world's strongest man. And then you just get a bunch of plastic stuff and he's lifting it, and that's a movie. And then you go, well, now we got a woman who's really small. She's a little tiny woman. Stories now are a little different, aren't they?
Yeah.
Or could you get away with that? Could you just say, yeah, this is the man with the longest arms in the world? And that's a whole movie.
And that's it. For an hour and a half, watch this man with these long arms walk around the city.
Got to have a love interest. That's all you need. With the short-armed woman.
That's it.
How does that work?
I've got you covered, baby.
So that Strongest Man movie I was talking about, that was, it was a Disney movie because we were looking through Disney Plus the other day. Who was the dad in Guardians of the Galaxy?
Kurt Russell.
Oh,
Kurt Russell.
I think it was
Yeah.
Kurt Russell. He's in a movie like The World's Strongest Man, and you can just tell, okay, they're just going to have him picking up stuff, this movie.
You
Lot of
didn't watch the
plastic.
movie?
I didn't watch it, no. Should I?
You know exactly what. I don't know. Like, you should watch it. Tell if it's good or not.
Would one of y'all want to watch it and tell me if it's
No.
good?
No.
No.
Busy.
Thank you.
I got other things to not watch.
Still playing Ghost of Tsushima.
And Kurt Russell's still working for Disney all these years later.
It's crazy.
So we did watch this Artemis Fowl movie. Have you seen that?
Nope.
I haven't seen it. How'd you like it?
It was, Yeah, they could have wrote it better. But Judi Dench is in it, and I'm just thinking, because like Judi Dench, she's kind of like a fancy actress, isn't she?
She's been nominated for Academy Awards, I believe. If not, maybe she's even won one.
She's a classy lady, Judi Dench.
Yeah, and I'm kind of wondering, like, when you see her in this, did she go, well, maybe I shouldn't have done this? I don't know.
Oh, she did James Bond, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I mean, and she did Cats as well. I was thinking the same thing when we watched Cats. I was like, did Judy know what she was getting into here?
Okay.
She loved it. We talked about this once because she actually
Yeah.
was quoted saying that she was meant to play that role in Cats.
Okay.
Well, she had fun. That's all there is to it.
Okay. I never saw the Cats, or I won't. See
No,
it.
don't. It's something. Oof.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I won't.
Mm.
Unless you like that kind of stuff.
No, thank you.
What's that kind of stuff?
Musicals about fucking cats.
Weird CGI in a world that doesn't make any fucking sense, in a plot that doesn't make any fucking sense.
Okay. Yeah. Right.
It's like they're cats and they exist in the world and they're like giant trash cans, but then the cat's got like a hat on, and they're like using like regular size objects. It's like there's no consistency to anything. It's madness. It's absolute madness.
It was a cartoon that nobody would make, and then somebody fucking put it on a stage, and people started watching it, and there you go.
Yeah, I watched it. I still have no idea what happened. It was like, I think the movie's an hour and a half long. I think at an hour and 20, they're still introducing new characters. It's just like, and now there's this cat. And it's like, stop. Do something. Do something with your plot. What's happening?
Yeah, the movie, I can't imagine. I thought it was based on the play, but the play ran forever on Broadway.
Yeah, and I think, from my understanding, it's very, very, very similar to the play. Like,
Sure.
the plot is nonsensical, but probably something. I'm sure the play, you kind of have this appreciation for costume and set design and lighting.
I can
That's
see
just-
all that.
That's to me, it's not there when I watch a computer animated movie
Right.
like that. It's like, okay, I need something else.
One of the big draws of the play was the people were all dressed up and they're, jumping around and they're all, very talented, I guess, dancers.
Yeah.
But they're doing these things up and down the aisles, and then they're like poking their heads like around people, pretending
So it's
to
a
be
little
cats.
bit more interactive.
It is. It's very interactive because they would make a point of it, that being a big part of the experience would be. I could even be in the middle here, but one of these cats might come up to me and
spray you.
spray me.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. I swear to God, I just got a flash. I'm like, I might have even seen cats. Like, I think I might have went to like a matinee and walked out or something. Because I've been to a few things that when I was younger that I was like, oh yeah, look, $10 for a ticket. Sure. But yeah, it's just embarrassing to think about.
Well, Absro and I saw something about a person acting like a dog that's pretty funny. If you hadn't
God.
seen Call of the Wild
No.
with Harrison Ford, so that dog is actually CG for pretty much the entire movie, maybe all of it. But when they shot it, there's a guy on all fours and like something attached to his hands so he can walk around a little better, acting out every scene for that dog. So you see the stuff that's not put together yet. Harrison Ford's having to rub this dude's head and like treat
Oh,
him.
that's
It looks
pretty
so
funny.
dumb.
Okay, that's got to be better than the movie, huh?
That's hysterical.
Look for the behind the scenes footage. It's pretty funny.
Yeah. I would go see Call of the Wild if they left out the cartoon dog and they had the guy in the gray suit.
Yeah, me too.
You need to go see it anyway. It's really good.
I'm sure it's nice. The dog does turn me off with just
Nope,
how
it
cartoony it
doesn't.
looks, but okay. I'm sure I would adjust to it, but just my entire opinion is just based on the trailer. My first reaction to the trailer is like, oh God, that dog looks like shit.
Now, I know that you respect the opinions of Corridor Digital, and when they were talking about that movie, they were all accepting it.
Listen, I can be accepting. I'm sure when you watch the movie, it's fine. But I'm just saying, my initial impression of the dog is kind of like, ugh. But
And I think
I'm sure
they
if
changed it. I think it was worse in the trailer than it is in the movie.
Listen, yeah, I'll watch the movie eventually, but I don't know. It does seem kind of like a very like a family-oriented flick. I got to be in that particular mood.
Well, get in it, because it's a good movie.
Harrison Ford and his cartoon dog.
And when's the new Battle Angel movie coming out?
What?
Alita?
I
Yeah.
don't think the first one made enough money to justify another one.
I heard that they were doing something about like, yay, please make it happen.
Let me look it up because I would love to see a sequel to that. I enjoyed that movie a lot.
Oh, yeah. That was a good one.
We have to make sure that happens. We'll pick it somewhere. We'll pick it at Chick-fil-A because we can eat there while we're picketing.
The last announcement was on February 6, 2019. They announced they have plans for a Battle Angel 2. But there doesn't seem to be any confirmation.
Well, let's leave it on that cliffhanger, huh?
It had a budget. It had a budget of 170 million, and it made 400 million. So maybe that's worthy of doing another one.
I mean, at what point is it?
Yeah.
So yeah, they did all right.
Yeah, they're going for the big payday.
Mm-hmm.
Can you believe Chick-fil-A is not serving chicken tenders right now where I live?
The fuck?
Just sandwiches.
The fuck?
Yeah, I guess they got limited staff because they're trying to keep less people in there.
Which
That ought to be a
means
damn crime.
no chicken tenders? I don't understand the correlation.
Because
Yeah.
it's touching. It's certain things, just like salads. When they do salads, they prepare them and they touch them more, and I think they're
you
trying
don't touch
to.
sandwiches?
You do, but I think the amount of touching is increased
I don't think that's
on
it. I
certain
think they
I
things.
don't understand that logic at all.
They've just limited their menu so they need less people. Like just only sandwiches and only salads. No chicken tenders.
All right. Well, I know the backstory.
Neebs,
You know people.
Yeah.
how many Chick-fil-A points do you have right now?
Oh, God.
Well,
If
we're
it's
not
over
getting-
700, I'm gonna be so mad.
We're not getting any points right now because if there are no tenders, I ain't going.
How many points do you have currently?
Stand
Any.
by.
I
Hold
want to know
on.
this. If it's more than 700, you have to. Yeah, you gotta. You can gift them.
Well, I'm not using them until the tenders come back.
Oh, okay. Guess stockpiling.
Yeah, I tell you, I usually don't eat Chick-fil-A, but we've been doing a lot of Grubhub and stuff, and they're on Grubhub now. Their salads are wonderful.
They got a good salad.
I have been eating a shit ton of Chick-fil-A salads.
What do the points get you guys? What do the points do?
Blowjobs.
You can trade them. You can get sandwiches, salads, drinks, ice
Yeah,
cream.
anything on their menu.
Ooh. Yeah, blowjobs is one thing they just added
So
to the menu.
Yeah,
I got
The
7,300 points.
7,300 thick.
Feel sad. Did everybody hear my gag? I thought it was a good one.
No,
I
what'd you
bet
say?
it was. I didn't hear it. You got
I said
covered up.
you said the blowjob. I said Chick-fil-A-cio. I was like,
Oh.
boom.
That's really good stuff.
and then the
there.
fact that you referred to it as a gag.
Ooh.
Neebs, say those points again.
7,300.
7,300. You said don't say if it's more than 700
Neebs.
because he
What?
doesn't spend it
What?
because he's
are,
waiting.
Are you trying to get a franchise?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't.
do you own the store after that? That seems like a lot.
Listen, when I see the stores beside Chick-fil-A with their empty the people in those parking lots are only checking their Chick-fil-A order when they leave. But like if I was one of those restaurants around Chick-fil-A who's got a line wrapped around it 3 times, I'd be going, I got to switch my franchise.
Yeah, something's wrong here. Why are you saving the points though?
Yeah. Why?
Well, I use them sometimes, but I mean sometimes I order for the whole family and I
Yeah.
get a bunch of points and then
You could order like 4 times for the whole family.
For months.
Yeah, you could keep on ordering, not spending money. You're worried about the apocalypse coming, and it's not going to be there.
look, I've used points. It's not that I don't use them. I ain't using them now because they don't have my tenders.
That's
Yeah,
going to
but-
be
but-
post-apocalyptic currency as Chick-fil-A points.
That and camel cash.
Do you get more points when you buy things with points?
I don't think so. No.
So you really shouldn't. You should never have more than like 1,000 or 2,000 because you should always be using your points to
Right.
buy some of your food.
Yeah, the fact
That's
that,
how it works, man.
Why are we friends?
I don't know why this is a conversation. I'll use them.
You brought up Chick-fil-A.
You're a wackadoo. That's what we're pointing out. The fact that
crazy
you have
monkey
7,000
face.
points. You will go there. You got 7,000 points in your wallet, and you're going to go there and spend $10 and say, I'm going to use my cash now instead of using the points.
It's crazy. You were the kid that you got a $5 gift certificate coupon book for your birthday as a child, and you just never used it, did you?
Still
Never
got it.
used it.
It's worth $100 today.
What the hell, man? Like, you think that you're saving it for a rainy day, but when Chick-fil-A goes out of business all of a sudden, you've been screwed.
You watch your mouth.
I heard they're going down.
Yeah.
I heard they're struggling right now.
Listen,
Okay.
when Jesus comes back, who do you think they're taking first?
Chick-fil-A.
Everyone from Chick-fil-A. They're all
Well,
going
look
to
at this.
disappear.
A 4-count thing of chicken strips is 800 points, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could spend this whole thing in 1 week.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the
But you
point.
Damn, how many chicken nuggets do you eat a week?
No, I only go whenever they got strips. I might go there once a week.
Let's face it. You're not doing it, though. You've already got a point problem.
But Simon's acting like I got enough points to last a year.
You got a point problem, though. You do. You have a point
Their
problem.
strips aren't that great either.
They are
They're
delicious.
very good.
Man, they're
they're
so
very
good.
good.
They're
They're
not
very
that
good.
great.
They're
I like
very, very
You
good.
obviously are making up words that you're saying, Dralis.
You don't even, honestly, you're going to make us question your taste in everything.
I prefer a sandwich from Chick-fil-A.
They're great strips.
Yeah, they're all right.
You're fucking crazy, man. Not many people do it as good as them. All right, that's it. We're wrapping it up.
Yeah,
Thank you
we
for
should.
being here.
I don't want to fight anymore.
I don't want to fight anymore either. You guys are
I
all
want to keep fighting.
amazing. We love you. And say goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye. We'll see you next week. Oh, boy.
Gonna get those documents. Gonna get those documents. Look at me flying way up in the sky. Everyone jealous at my back and fly. Gonna get those documents. Yeah.
Hey, Neebs, hop in.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I grenaded myself.